Everybody's here early for the polls, huh? Everybody's here early for the polls. Well, at least some of you. But, you know, I said it in the pin message. I hope you guys are aware. And, you know, they don't, you know, I know people ignore pinned messages these days. So, but we're not doing the roles first. We're doing one career first. Hello, hello. But hello there, Imposter, and hello there, Hydro. I am doing a career first. So if you're here early expecting me to pull first, no, we're gonna simmer it. It's gonna be in the oven. It's gonna cook a little bit, and then we pull. And then we pull. Because if I pulled first, also look at that. That's a fat stack right there, baby. That's a fat stack right there. My God. My God. We're gonna get hella fat stacks, man. Admittedly, I really wish I didn't get that right now. You know why? Because now I'm going to feel like I have to use it on Eishin Flash, which is not good. I really wish I didn't get that right now, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Here for the changes in-game? You haven't tried them yourself? They're not out yet. They're out on November 11th. There are no official changes yet. The changes come out next Tuesday. Is that next Tuesday? It said the 11th. I looked at the calendar last night. I'm pretty sure that's next Tuesday. That is next Tuesday. Okay. But that does give me something to talk about while we do our career, our one career before rolling. But first things first, hello everybody. It is your host as always, Goofy, floating, the 47th of his kind. About to leave his microphone right now very quickly. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Okay, it's your boy Senjo. And today's agenda is simple. Your headphones weren't working for a little, so sorry if it wasn't mentioned. All I said was, you know, hopefully everyone's aware of the pin message. I know people don't read pin messages that often. Sometimes they get ignored, rather. But whoever we choose, you guys could choose for me if you want to. We're just doing one career first because if I pulled right now, it might be the fastest stream of all time. So I think we let it cook. We let it simmer in the pot. We let it, what's the word? Emulsify, as they say in cooking. So we just do it. We do it after a career. But whoever. I'm not doing the single pull now. Nope. That would be the shortest stream of all time. We save that after a career. That being said, I will do this stuff first so I can warm up. Ooh, I get my 6 daily races. Bada bing, baby. Give me the money. Give me the money. I need that money. Give me that money. But yeah, in other Uma-related news, though, they did announce something that I'm looking forward to. They announced a huge patch note update. And I've talked about this since the beginning of me playing this game. I've always said we should not be on the same timeline as JP. And guess what? We are officially off the same timeline as JP. We got the quality of life changes sooner than they did. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. I'm very pleased with Cygame's decisions. And it's also really good because I think they listen to the feedback. You know, people always say, you know, people always think if their feedback's not taken instantly, no one's listening. It just takes some time. It just takes some time. So Cygames is making some real good karma. They're getting a lot of karma points with the community right now. They're getting a lot of karma points with the community right now. I'm just saying. They're getting a lot of karma points. I don't really know much about what JP has versus what we have, by the way. I do know that the changes listed in the announcement are changes that they had, or that they got on the first year of the game, like after the first year, on the first year anniversary. So I don't know all the quality of life stuff. Again, I'm not particularly interested in knowing, like, if I'm gonna be real with you guys, I just, the information gets filtered to me because I have an algorithm, you know? Because the algorithm, bro. I don't mean to know. It just freaking gets tossed my way. I gotta scroll past it fast, all quick like. But it always gets filtered to me somehow. I don't even try to look for it. I literally don't even try to look for it. Speaking of which, for those of you that are new here, I would prefer if you... I'm not gonna stop you from saying anything, but I don't really like to know. I'm not that kind of gamer. I love being in the dark when it comes to this stuff because it gives me little surprises. Like when I first heard the news, I got surprised. I got that little joy of surprise, and I think that's just a little thing that people don't enjoy these days. Everybody's always like trying to grab as much knowledge as possible, but I prefer not to know, and I'm okay with not knowing. It's not a big deal to me. That being said, I am still privy to some stuff, like I mentioned. So, you know, I know there's an auto button that we get later in the future. I knew the guts change was coming, obviously. There was a lot of stuff I read in those patch notes, though, that really surprised me, because I didn't know some of that stuff. So that's cool. I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad there wasn't a really annoying geek that told me everything. No offense to the people who seek it out, but you know, like I said, I'm not seeking it out, you know. But I'm really glad there was somebody that didn't just tell me everything, because it was really pleasant. 1 second, guys, hold on. Sorry, had to step away very quickly. But all right, let me catch up. It's monies. It is money. Perhaps you won't have to wait years for Dansu Flame. That is what I'm hoping they take the next step on. Personally, like I said, look, we've already put one foot in the door. They gave us changes 6 months earlier than the JP server. Why not give us Umas 6 months earlier than the JP server? Why not change the order completely? I'm just saying. Make it the wild. We're on our own timeline now. Go all the way. We're on a different world. Like come on. That's what I'm saying. It makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. I know some people. I know the meta slaves will be pissed. When have I ever cared what the meta slaves have to say? When have I ever cared what the streets have to say? I don't. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Hello there, Luna Wolf. I remember that name. Yeah, I'm just saying I would prefer if I've said it since the beginning of me playing. I do not like gacha games that follow like the same rhythm as their predecessor. Like because there's the JP server's been out for 4+ years, whatever, blah blah blah, and we're going the same way as them. No, not a fan. Never been a fan of that. I don't like knowing what's next. Surprise me, bro. Drop Nakayama Festa tomorrow. Do it. I don't care if I kill all my carrots today. Drop Nakayama Festa tomorrow. Do it. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Just freaking make it the Wild West, bro. I'm rolling. I'm still, even if I knew, well, okay, see, that's the problem. That's why I don't want to know. See, I was gonna say, even if I knew, I probably would save, but I like the idea of not knowing. That, I don't know, I hate like everything is segmented and scheduled. I love it when it's chaotic and we don't know what's coming. That's why I like Zenless Zone Zero so much. Because, I mean, you have a general idea of who's coming next, but you really don't know until you play out like the patch of ZZZ, right? Like they'll obviously hint you like a month in advance for ZZZ, but like that's okay. For this game, I know it's not as simple as that, but like I don't know, I just really prefer it that way. So, anyways, like I say in the pin message, guys, I hope you guys aren't ignoring that. I know it's for some reason a lot of people ignore pin messages, but we are doing one career first. Save for Valentine Bourbon. I do not care. I will not save for anything if anybody tells me. If you are telling me to save, I am not going to. I do not care about the meta. I do not care about PvP. Ligma. That being said, we are going to do one career first, because if I started rolling right now, that might be the shortest stream of all time. So let us do a career. And you know what? In celebration of the new patch notes, I might as well, let's train some guts. Let's try and get some gut sparks. Just hope for some good RNG. I was already messing about with that last night. This is my main account. Is this about to be a whole thing about your account's bricked, bro? Like, please stop yourself before you get ahead of yourself. I really don't care about PvP and gacha games. I get all of my sweaty, like, skill-based stuff in other games. Like, that's just not how I work around here. Okay, I'm just gonna say that now. For anybody new here, I roll on what I want to roll for. I don't roll. If I had 100 carats, or sorry. If I had 100 pulls, 70 of those pulls would go to Umas, and 30 of them would go to cards. I just don't care for the meta at all. CMs, whatever. That's just not the way I play gacha games. You play your games however you want to. Just respect that I'm going to play my game how I want to. That's it. You can play however you want. It's a freaking single player game. As long as you're having fun. If you're having fun playing the meta, please, by all means, play the meta. I don't have fun playing the meta. I'm not going to play meta. I'm not going to save for anybody. I'm going to roll for who I want to roll for. I'm going to roll for what I want to roll for. And that's that. The conversation always comes up. Sorry, guys. Umamusume is a very... It's somehow a sweaty game, which I will never understand. But that's just my POV. Sorry, I come from FPSs. Like, I get all of my sweatiness in skill games, you know, like fighting games and FPSs. Like, I can never understand how a gacha game is sweaty. But again, you do you. It's just my POV and it's my stream, so you know, I'm gonna tell my POV. One second. Okay. Alright, who do we play? Let's get started. The faster we get this career done, the faster we get our rolls going. So, who should I play, guys? Toss out some names. If I have them, I'll consider them. If I don't have them, then I'm going to be kind of upset because you just gave me a name that I don't have. And you guys know. Well, maybe you don't. But if you don't know, I'm a collector. I want all the Umas. That being said, I'm not willing to pay for them, you know? I am a mostly free-to-play guy. The only thing I buy is the daily carrot pack. I'm a dolphin, they call me. And then whenever the battle pass drops, I will be buying the battle pass. But that's it. Carrot pack and battle pass. Medro McQueen. I don't have Smart Falcon. Imposter's pissing me off. Rudolph, Rice Shower, McQueen. Because you don't have her. I love McQueen. Pasa? That's pretty good. I mean, So the plan here, by the way, is if we do get Eishin Flash after this career, we'll do an Eishin Flash run. If I don't, I'll be sad for about 2 hours, end the stream, go play Arc Raiders, and then I'll see you guys on Thursday. It's all planned out, guys. It's all planned out. It's all planned out. Well, I do McQueen runs on the daily. Quite literally. I do McQueen runs all the time. I do McQueen runs all the time. Buying the carrot daily doesn't make me a dolphin. It at best makes me a grub. Which Uma do I not really do? I could do Pasa. I like the idea of Pasa. I like Rudolph too. Rice Shower is cool as well. I'm just gonna look at who I don't have A ranked, and then we'll work off that. Oh, I do have an A rank Pasa. My goal is to get A rank for my entire stable. That's one of my many mini goals. Before you say anything, I know. I'm not inexperienced. Do 3 speed, 3 wit. No. I want like a real Uma, not like a freaking stat padded one. They don't deserve to just be stat padded. That's disrespectful to the Umamusume. I'll never do that. I go for a real A rank. I don't even care about the PvP part. I just want a real A rank, not like a freaking maxed out wit, maxed out speed. I hate that. That's cheesy to me. That's cheesy. Huh. Let's see. Boxing? Boxing? Oh, God. Rice, then? I am leaning towards Rice Shower, not gonna lie. Nice Nature? I have been leaving Nice Nature in the dust. I do not run Nice Nature like at all. Rice Shower is talking to me, though. Count it, bro. Count it, bro. 1 Rice Shower run only. Here's the proof in the pudding too, bro. Look at this. We could get the second one. Let's get the second one. Nice Nature? Dude, you guys really want to see the Nice Nature now. Hold on. Is that 2? Is that 2 for Nature? Alright. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. I have been leaving Nice Nature in the dust. I have been doing that. It's been a long time. I did 1 Nice Nature run when I was sick with COVID. And that was like in the early stages of the game. The game was only out for like a month at that point. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep running Ogre and McQueen, my goats. And they made that, those runs made my COVID a little less annoying. It was a good time playing McQueen and Ogre. Alright, so she said she has 20 plus on power. 20 plus on power. Huzzah. Huzzah. 20 plus on power. Oh yeah, wait. Hold on. Medium. Medium. Oh my god, this is the Teo one that everybody talks about, right? Or is it this one? Medium. Medium, long. Medium. This one's the medium one. Yeah, that one's the medium one. Mostly mediums. Oh my god, hella mediums. Jesus me. There's only 1 long in there naturally. Okay. Or 2, but the Ari McKinnon's like a fake long, bro. That's the fakest long of all time. It's only 100 meters more than, or whatever, one meter more to classify it as a long. We are late surging. We are doing the surging from the behind. From behind the pack. Just give me some more speed, man. Oh, actually, you can always kind of skip speed. Well, I like to skip speed because I run a lot of speed cards. Oh, you just popped in to watch before you had Jet. Good luck on my Eishin Flash pulls and keep that nature nice. What does that mean? I'm not building evil nature. That's lame. You're running an Eishin run at the moment? This lizard guy is just here to poke fun at me. Demo, are you telling me how to play? Because I'm not listening to you. I'm just going to be raw and honest. I'm going to play, I'm going to go my way. Now that being said, I was messing around with the guts cards last night. This one has late surgery skills, right? That one does have late surgery skills. I mean, the skills are whatever. Like, I just want fighter. That'd be tight. That'd be tight. Oh yeah, isn't this skill gonna be better now? I forgot what I didn't. The patch notes were long, but I know they're changing a lot of skills. At least like activation wise, and well, no, they're changing a lot of skills like on every aspect, honestly. Well, let me see. The only reason I even care about the notes is because the notes will still affect me even if I don't care about PvP. So it's actually really cool. Because like this is not, I mean, admittedly this, debatably you could say this affects PvP the most. But like, I don't know, it like, to me, not really. Like, it affects everybody. I don't know. It doesn't matter who it affects the most, it affects everybody, so. I'm definitely using the Eishin Flash card. But I'm not much of a card guy. I don't know if you've watched me stream. I don't know if this is your first time catching me doing the Uma, but as you can see, I mean, I have cards, but like... I'm very serious when I say 70 for Uma and 30 for cards. I really wish I didn't have to pull cards. But it's kind of necessary, so... to like literally play the game. But if I had an option to not pull cards, I wouldn't have. That's how I operate in ZZZ. I don't pull any weapons. I only pull for characters. So, but I understand that I have to pull for cards. I'll reluctantly do it every so often. You guys will never see me pull for cards on stream either, by the way. I did it once. Pulling for cards is lame. It is the lamest thing of all time. Well, in my eyes. That's just how I see it. So I won't do it on stream. We're doing mediums. I'm okay with bringing the stamina. I could do 4 speed. Yeah, hold on. I'll do this. I like this. Because she does have that 20%. It's always hard for me to do 4 speed though, because I don't have really good speed cards. But that is possibly going to change soon, because they're giving us like free 10 pulls in like the next few weeks. So it's going to be fire. You don't suck. I just got lucky. What? There's no skill to this, bro. I just got lucky. What? That's the thing that like I feel like people mess up with their vocabulary when they talk about this game. Like I see it not just with you. I see it with people online. Like they think they suck because they got unlucky. Like I'm serious. I haven't spent money. I pulled on what I thought I wanted to pull for, and I didn't listen to anybody because I hate when people tell you how to. It's a pet peeve of mine, but like, no one should ever tell you how to spend something that is like, no one should ever tell you to spend your money, basically. Like, if you make your own conscious decisions, that's fine. Like, it doesn't make your account bricked. It doesn't do any of that. Like, I ignored everybody when they said roll for Kita. That being said, it was an opportunity to make a video. So I did roll on Kita. I said on the Kita video, and the short's there, by the way. The short is there. I will do 3 pulls on Kita's banner. That's it. I think wait, did I do 3? Did I do 3 10 pulls or 4 10? I did 3 or 4 10 pulls. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. And I did it out of spite. Because I honestly, I didn't even want Kita. And when I got this Kita, I wanted to get a diamond. I know, they would have crucified me. 2 months ago, I would have been on the I would have been crucified for saying that, because I know a lot of people got Satono diamond, but I wanted a diamond. Because you know why I wanted the diamond? Because I want everything in the game. That's how I like to play gachas. That being said, I don't spend money, so that's kind of hard, but like, I want 1 copy of everything. I don't care about multiples really that much. Multiples are not fun to me at all. I rather personally just get a lot of the, like, if I had every Uma right now, I'd be so happy. I don't, but you know, it's alright. People joke that Pretty Derby's a wit game. No, you are really bad. You genuinely can't even get A rank. Like, you don't even do PvP. You enjoy the careers more than actually using the Umas afterwards, but you don't know how people can even get 1 S stat. I mean, yeah, I mean, I can't really tell you anything. I'm not going to be like one of those people who's like, oh, run this card, run that card, because like, I don't know what you have, so I really hate when people say that stuff. So it's just like, I don't really know what to say, but you know, it's just like, if anything, you probably already know what you're lacking. Like you said it earlier in a comment, you're like, you just need more cards. So, nope, I don't care about CM. I just build I build some random Umas and do all that. And I'll never build an evil nature. We're just doing a casual run before I pull for Eishin Flash, as stated on the pinned message. Yeah, I'll never make a debuffer. I think debuffers are lame. And furthermore, like, I don't care enough to make a debuffer. That's just not my. It's just not what I care about in Uma. So. We're late surging, I forget. Yeah, I need more power. I need power. Give me some power. 15 to 9? That's a steal, man. That's a steal, man. Give me that. Wait, hello there, Faran. I don't even know if you left already. Sorry, I was aggressive, but I say the same things every time I play Umamusume. So obviously at some point I'm going to get a little annoyed at just having to repeat myself like every time I stream this game, but I'm not really a PvP guy. I'll build some Umas for CM, but it's not fun to me. And that's the whole point of playing a gacha game in my eyes, is to have fun. If you have fun following the meta, that's cool. I don't hate on anybody who does that, but just for me personally, I'm very self-aware of who I am. I know what I want to do to have fun in a video game, especially a single-player video game like this. So I don't particularly care for PvP. It's just not. It's not for me. I'll still participate because what else is there to do, obviously, but like, I'm not gonna do like the whole parent grind and compatibility calculator on the game Torah. Like, I'm good. I'm okay. I'll just build some Umas that if they win, they win. If they don't win, whatever. It is what it is. Damn it. Yeah, and another thing, you know, I think I said it already, but I'll say it again. Again, I don't hate anybody who plays meta, who cares about the meta. Like, all I ask is you play your way and I play my way, right? Like, I think that's just a problem with gacha community in general, is like, for some reason, people assume that you're just supposed to play the same way as, like, your peers, and everyone has to follow the meta. You gotta roll for this character, you gotta roll for this. Like, I can't stand that. That's one thing I really can't stand. But, you know, I don't think any of you are getting to that point. I just... It does bother me, because it's just like, dude, it's a single player game at the end of the day. And to me, for the most part, even though this game has PvP, it does not make it a PvP game. Like, you are not losing to any skill. You're losing to money most of the time. And that to me is just like... That completely defies who I am as a person. Because I come from FPSs. I come from fighting games. I come from, like, you know, skill-based PvP. Like, I just couldn't care less if I lose to anybody in this game. Like, you just had more money than me, bro. It is what it is. I'm not even mad at him. You spend your money away, whatever you want to spend it on. I really don't care. I just, yeah. That being said, I also like, just as the final note, I do encourage people to understand what it takes to, like, play PvP. Like, I'm not speaking from an area of ignorance. I know what it takes to try hard to get to that point. I just made the self-aware decision to choose not to play that way. So, like, I very much encourage people to, you know, just get as much knowledge as possible and just be, you know, don't get caught up in the FOMO or, like, you know, everybody tells you to play like this, everybody's in your ear. Like, don't listen to anybody, you know, play the game how you want to play it. It's a freaking video game, you know, it's not your job. And another thing is, like, make sure you have fun. Because, like, if you're not enjoying the process of building the Umas, then by God, why are you even doing it? You know? But which is why I enjoy the game, like, beyond that, you know? I like a lot of the universe of this game. I'm not particularly a big fan of the game. Like, if I'm being honest, I could drop the game today and my life wouldn't change. Cause I love, like, the show. I love Cinderella Grey. I love the shows. Like, I like the general universe. Not like, the game's cool, and I still support the game, because by supporting the game, I can support the shows, because they kind of go hand in hand. Without the game, we probably wouldn't have gotten the shows. So, that's how I am. But, yeah, if I'm being real, I could drop this game today, and probably my life wouldn't change. I won't. I'm still gonna play, because I still enjoy it. But I'm not a gacha gamer, you know? Like, I'm okay with having only one gacha game I play. And that was ZZZ before Uma came out, so... Like, I don't play multiple gacha games at once, so I'll play at most 2, which is what I'm doing right now, but... Yeah, the reality of it is I really could just, like, say goodbye to the game of Uma and just wait for more movies and TV shows and stuff like that. You don't know how people play so many gacha games at the same time? It's because they usually only play gacha games. Like, for me, I'm not that kind of gamer. I love playing whatever interests me. I play a lot of different games. I had a Street Fighter 6 addiction for like the last couple months, and I've always liked fighting games. I'm getting into Arc Raiders right now because I like extraction shooters. I've played Tarkov for like I played Tarkov on and off for like the last 5 years, so it's like I like games, you know. I don't just like one subset of games. So I'm with you on that. I've never understood how people can play like so much gacha, but you know that's usually probably because they really like gacha. So I'm not hating on them. It's just like it's just not for me, right? I love a lot of I like games. I always like I'm a gamer, not a specific gamer. I like gaming as a whole. You play multiple different games, but you focus on one main game at a time. Let me see. That's what's good about Umamusume. I gotta catch up on what you guys have been saying. Sorry. You guys caught me in the middle of a Senjo rant. I can yap. I was blessed with the gift of the gab. I could just talk here to myself. And then turn it into a video. Good luck on your Eishin Flash pulls. You had to go 200 full pity. That's the beauty of that's the beauty of me pulling. And that's part of the reason why you guys are here. I do not have full pity. It's gonna be RNG. And that's okay, because I think it's more fun that way. Again, I mentioned this earlier. I said I'd be sad about it for 2 hours, and that's real. Because I lost on Fuji, for those of you that were here last time. I lost on Fuji. And I didn't quit. I came right back. Here I am again, rolling on a different character that I might not get. But that's okay. That's the nature of the gacha, and I'm alright with that. Reza, don't ignore the pinned message! Or are you on mobile? Mobile might get a pass for ignoring the pinned message, but Reza's the pinned message is right there. God, come on, man. Everybody ignores the pinned message. Come on, guys. Jesus. Make a soundboard with your replies. Possibly. It will say you're being foolish skipping over the Kita-san banner rerun because you wanted New Year's Heart Aurora. Yeah, like, no offense to them, but just like, I just hate that. That's what's good about Umamusume. Everyone can just play the way they want and enjoy it. That's true of all gachas, honestly. I don't know how. Yeah, it's crazy. For you, pulling on the meta card is just making your Oshiuma more enjoyable and optimal to train. Yeah, that's cool. Again, like I said, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I understand where you're coming from because, you know, I have that experience in other games. Because, like, for me in multiplayer games, like shooters and fighting games, I play very meta. But that's because that's, like, it feels more appropriate for me to play meta there because it's like people are going to do whatever they can to beat you game-wise. And then obviously you can outplay them with your skill, like even if they are playing meta, but like to give yourself the extra advantage in multiplayer, meta is really helpful. But like, again, for me, Uma is I don't care if it has PvP. To me, it's a single-player game. So like, I'll never play optimal in a single-player game. Like, I just think it's not fun. Which is a factor I think a lot of people disregard, is like the fun factor. Like, and it's something you can't really objectify. Like, you know, everybody has fun with different stuff, so. But I just think a lot of people, like, get caught up in following what everybody else does, that they don't realize that, like, oh, this isn't fun for me. They just get obsessed with, like, following the crowd. Not everybody, but, you know. That's why I always encourage people. Just, like, you know, look inward. Don't look outward. Be very self-aware. You know, it's a game. It's a game. People might treat it like a job, but that doesn't mean you necessarily have to, you know? Regarding fighting games, did you hear about the Mortal Kombat remake bundle and the problems with netcode and input lag? I knew there was an issue with it. I didn't know the details because if I'm being honest with you, I'm not a big fan of Mortal Kombat. So I'm much more a Street Fighter kid. So I heard there was something, but the thing about me is when there's news, I'm not eager to know what's up. If it's like unrelated to something I like, then I kind of just... If it's unrelated to stuff I... Yeah, if it's unrelated to stuff I like, I kind of just don't care. So I know there was discourse with whatever, that bundle, but I'm... Yeah. Oh my god, she failed. Pissed. Yeah, I'm very... Some might call me odd, but I'm just very... That's just how I am. Like, I don't try to seek out all this news, all this drama. I really could care less. I just go, I just stay in my lane, I cruise, and I have a good time. I don't need to know the latest scandal. The latest scandal, unless it concerns a game that I'm interested in, I particularly don't care. Goodbye, imposter. I'm sorry. I barely caught that. So right now for you, it's Umamusume and a couple other games. You just log in as a check-in. Yeah, dude, that's why I like gachas that I can just play for like 10 minutes. When you get to the end game, that is, of course. That's how ZZZ is. In ZZZ, I'm literally there. Well, okay, when there's an event, I obviously play a little longer. But even the events don't sap that much time. That's one thing I really don't like about Uma at the moment. Uma saps so much time out of your day, bro. If you want to do all 3 of your runs, that is. Sometimes I feel like I want to do all 3 of my runs. Not all the time, but sometimes I do. So it's just like kind of annoying that I know you realistically only need to do 1, but like even 1 run is like, dude, even if you're skipping everything, it's like 45 minutes. Like at best. So that's one of the issues I have with Uma is like it's such a time sink. Where it's ZZZ, I'm in and I'm out, dude. Just like that. Like, and I'm at the end game. Like, you know, there's nothing else to do. Just freaking zip zap flash. Speaking of zip zap flash, we just got pummeled. We just got... Oh, that was an optional race, that's why. We got absolutely smoked. That's aight. Oh my god, that was a lot of dialogue. Oh my god. I needed to bring 1 more stam card. I'm a fool, actually. Yeah, I needed to do 4 too. Oh well. This will probably be a fast career, sadly. Some people do the failed runs on purpose, get speed to 200 to clear debut race and just hit recreation until she fails the next race. Oh, to complete their careers? That is boring. Yeah, see, I'm not gonna make myself bored. That's lame. Oops. Damn it. I didn't mean to click that. That was my reflexes. My reflexes went through. Yeah, that sounds boring as hell. Wait, she is late surging, right? I didn't change it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I want to play, you know, it's still a game, right? So I'm supposed to, why would I even log on if it's not fun, right? Oh wait, is this our food event? This is our food event. Ooh! Nice. What's up, Smile? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good, I'm doing good. We're about to roll after this career for Miss Eishin Flash. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, hopefully the Uma gods take pity on my soul. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll just have to see. Yeah, it's kind of what I keep saying, you know, like I never want to treat this game like a job. Like, yeah, it's very job-like to play a gacha game because you log in, you do your dailies, you know, it rinse and repeat, right? So it's very job-like in general to play a gacha game, but like, you know, I want to keep it fun, and you can, you know, even though people feel like you can keep a game fun through your own merit rather than the game having to do it for you. So that's what I do, you know, I try to just keep it as enjoyable as possible. Oh dude, I don't even have enough fans. Wait, she could do a mile? How good are you in the mile? A B! That's manipulated from one of these legacies for sure. Alright, where's the medium? Honestly? Honestly? There, let's do that. Let's do that one because it's less meters. We need to take pity on her. We need to take pity on her minimal stamina. Hoping the Uma curse gets broken. Let's see. We got lucky on ZZZ. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can freaking turn it around. Golden Legendary. That is gonna give me a nice stamina boost. That is a healthy stamina boost. I need that. We can't even do the Satsuki show anyways, so. Wait. Golden Legendary. Alright, let's see how she wins this G2. I think our power is just a little too low. Probably should have just done my standard deck. I'm just running this Guts card to be funny. Har 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 har. Because they're also changing events too on the support cards. So the events as we know it are not going to be the same. So it's going to be like, it's going to feel different. Everything's going to feel different. So it's going to be really fun. I'm excited for the shakeup. I'm very, very excited for the shakeup. Okay, Tenwu, please stop. Like, actually. Just relax, man. Energy down! See, that's one of the events they would change, bro. I swear to God they would. Time for the legendary bronze collector to she got mad because she got first? See, this is one of those boo-boo bogus events that they're going to change. This one you won't get a mood down. Maybe, yeah, no, you won't. There's no way. This is this is lame. This is ridiculous. This is like, oh my God, who has that event? Oh, there's somebody. Oh yeah, yeah, it's Vodka. She takes a day off to fix her bike and her mood goes down. They're changing that. They're changing that. That's what they're changing. I heard, somebody told me that. And you know what? I read it in the notes. I read it in the freaking notes. They didn't say it specifically in the notes, but and I quote. Hold on, patch notes. I'm cross-referencing. I'm freaking cross-referencing. Hold on. Removed mood decreases while being. Oh wait. Decrease the probability of being afflicted with a bad condition for some trainee events. There it is. There it is. There it is. Exactly. Exactly, Lizard. Exactly. Hopefully, finally for Senjo, hopefully decreasing the chance of getting forecast gloomy 5 times in a single career. Listen, I was saying this to my friend Karu. Or he mentioned that actually. He mentioned that first. Yeah, he mentioned that first. That hopefully I can get an A rank after the patch. And then I said, because this is just how I am, you guys know me. I love a challenge. I love a challenge. I'm getting that A rank before the patch comes out. I'm just saying. I'm on a time clock now. They set a time clock for the 11th. I gotta get it before. I gotta get it before. I do not want to get my... I have 75 special week careers. And forecast gloomy is the reason why I don't have an A rank yet. I have to get A rank special week before that happens. Because if they baby mode me to getting the A rank, I'm gonna be pissed. I hate being babied. Hate that. I do not want to take the baby road. I am not waiting for that patch to come out. I am getting that A rank before it happens. For those of you that don't know the history, I have 75 special week careers, and I don't have an A rank yet. And it's not for lack of trying. It's not because of my cards, because I have plenty of other A ranks. It is simply due to the RNG factor. That I simply get forecast gloomy, like, every run. What's the other one called? She calls her mom. I don't remember what the event's called, but she calls her mom, and then it makes her sad for some reason. I get that one a lot too. She watches a movie about carats or something. That makes her sad too. I get all 4 every time. And if you want proof, go watch either the last stream or the stream after that, or the stream before that. It was live. I got all 4 bad events live. It was... Can I say any more? Can I say any more? And before you say Tazuna, because everybody always frickin' says Tazuna like they're frickin' smart. The problem with Tazuna is you still have to click recreation, so you're missing out on training, and you need to train to have the required stats to get the A rank, so therefore Tazuna doesn't help you for that purpose. Oh! Bada bing, bada boom, baby. 48 in my pocket. Did we get Flash? The pin message says we're doing 1 career first. Please do not ignore the pin message. That is all I ask. It is right there. Did you exit before? Did you clear the pin message before you even read it? Before you even gave it a chance? Come on. Twitch doesn't have a pin when it's there. I see it right here. I'll do it again then. Hold on. I'll do it again. That might be my fault. I'm sorry. That might be my fault, White Fangs. If it is, it is. I apologize. But I'll pin it again. There we go. Doubled up. Doubled up, doubled up, doubled up. Oops. My freaking reflexes took over. God damn it. I'm pissed. I didn't mean to skip it. Pissed. But yeah, we're doing one career first, and then we will be rolling for Eishin Flash. The one career, as voted by the people on YouTube over here, was Nice Nature. Because I have only done one Nice Nature run ever. So they saw that, and they saw blood in the water, like Bruce from Finding Nemo. They just smelled it. Just had a good whiff of the blood, and they just pounced, bro. You got Summer Special Week, and oh my god, her career is miserable. The amount of gloomy is insane. From what I understand, the events are the same across all versions of them. So you're probably getting the same forecast gloomy and mood down events as me. Yeah. So very relatable. Very, very relatable. We're not gonna have enough well, we might. We're late surging. We might be fine. We might be fine. We might be fine. Same, you still only have your first C+ Nice Nature career? Yeah, I don't know. I did Nice... Well, see, my issue with Nice Nature is I did my first run with her when I was sick with COVID. And this is when the game like first came out, like maybe a month or 3 weeks or something after the game came out. And, you know, I obviously still had like... Obviously my account is not what it is today, so it's like... Nice Nature might have been a more difficult character to play at that point in time, so it's probably why I didn't play her, but you know. You only get bonus events related to the outfit or skins, so the base career is the same. Yeah. Honestly, you have the same problem with Oguri Cap. She gets moved down at the worst times possible. Oguri is one of my 2 goats. I can safely say she does not trouble me, but I can also safely say everybody has that Uma. Everyone. I made a short about it after all. Everybody has one Uma where it doesn't matter how good your cards are. You could be a whale. You could be a sweaty meta player. You could be a most chill player, but everyone has one Uma that gives them the hardest time during their careers. Everyone. You guys might start saying it right now. And mine is Special Week. I don't even dislike Special Week. I actually quite like Special Week as a character. Everyone hated her in season 1 of the anime. I didn't. Thought it was alright. I give season 1s a lot of slack too, because it's their first time making a show, you know, this and that, so it's like, you know, they were learning. Obviously the future seasons are gonna be better. But for season 1, not bad. Not bad at all. So I give Special Week a lot of slack. I'm just destined to not be Special Week's trainer, that's it. I'm trying to force a square into a circle. You know? It's like being a little toddler, and they have the shapes toy, and they try to put the square in the circle. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. So like, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Get him, Nature! Oh my god. Completely stepped on him. Stomped him. Is that the third place collector? I don't think so. That's the ping pong collector, because we are everywhere. We're all over the place right now. I think we have a 17th to our name. Yeah, we're all over the place. Like a real horse, right? Except for like the super exceptional horses. Even like the real horses have crazy placements, right? They're like ping pongs all over the place. Sometimes the goat frickin' well, except for like Rudolph. I know Rudolph like only ever had like 1 second place ever in real life. But to my understanding, like even like some of the most touted horses of all time, like Ogre and Special Week, they had like some average placements, sometimes 5th, you know. I've been looking into the history a little bit. Oh yeah, I do want to do the JP Cup because we need fans bad. Bubba bad. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Are you joining in? The pin message says it. Hopefully you guys can see the pin message, but if you can't, I realize some people can't, so it is what it is. But we are going to be rolling for Eishin Flash after this. I just wanted to do one career, so it wasn't the shortest stream of all time. Because if I started the stream with rolls, might have ended the stream with rolls, depending on how the rolls go. So just doing one career. We're already halfway done with this, and then we will be getting to the pulls. Is that Eishin Flash? Alright, Nature, don't lose. Don't lose. I need to see a W right now. You know, this is like NBA Street. Okay, you guys are not gonna get this reference, or maybe you will, depending on if I got my last generation gamers in here, which I would really like. But you know, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But it's like NBA Street, bro, where you have to beat them and then they join your team. We gotta beat Eishin Flash in this race right now. Right now. And it looks like we are. Nice nature. Alright, Eishin Flash is way back there. She was not even a contender. Just a little further. Towards the stars, man. Towards the frickin' stars. Dusted. Dusted. Give me those fans. Got so many fans like my Shira Nui, bro. That's a highbrow reference. That one you either catch or you just, it's alright. It goes by. Down by 5. Perfect. And now I get to train on the last day. Ugh! Thank you. That was a justified ugh. Hey yo, you know who that is? Yeah, Mai is in Street Fighter 6, and her entire gameplay is just throwing fans. It kind of pisses me off. Nah, we'll save for now. We'll save that stuff for now. That's the red ninja lady from Street Fighter, if you remember the game. Yeah. She's not from... Not to be a nerd with glasses or anything, but she is technically not from Street Fighter. She's just a guest character. Not to be a geek. It's okay to be a geek. When you're an annoying geek, ooh, that's a bad combination. That's a bad combination. I like my geeks. I like my nerds. It's just sometimes the geeks and nerds are not very self-aware that they're like annoying the hell out of people. Which is why I keep my geekiness and nerdiness to a respectable level. This got super off topic, but it is what it is. It is what it is. This is a required race, right? We're not in a good position. We are on the inside J. Troy Bolton would not be happy with me. Don't be afraid, shoot the outside J. Oh! She's going on the outside J. That's an inside still, but it's alright. Can she find the red line? She wears red. Kind of. It's like accented. It's fine. We see the red line. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I kinda like this skill. That skill is like very inspiring. It's like, dude, it's just one step ahead. You just gotta go. Just go a little further. It's not that far away. The goal line is right there. Is that a nice nature? It is. Everybody that was here early chose what character I was gonna play before we did our Eishin Flash rolls. Get your head in the game. Oh, Lizard's gonna. If you choose to stick around, Lizard, you might like your time here. You might be. I don't know if this is your first stream or maybe your first time talking or whatever, but I like it. Knows the High School Musical reference. Okay. That's what I like to see. Oh, the Trickster. What's up? Don't be afraid, shoot the outside J. I get your head in the game. Why is it feeling so wrong? My head's in the game, but my heart's in the song. She makes it feel so right. Wait. Nah, I forget how it goes from that point. That's not my favorite song. My favorite song is Bet On It. Bet on it, bet on it, bet on it, bet on it. I'm not gonna stop, that's is my plan. Will I give what I lost? Will I give up what I lost? You know you can. Bet on it, bet on it, bet on it, bet on it. Remember begging your mom in middle school to go see High School Musical 3 in theaters? Oh my god. As established, any Senjo stream has a high chance of becoming a High School Musical karaoke. Also, hello there, Scroodle. I didn't say hello. I just read your chat. But what's up, man? So yes, you are old. That's all right. I am not a person who's like. I like when I got some of the some of my oldies in here. That's what I always say. I like when I get my oldies in here because that's who I relate more with. I'm gonna be real. I'm not a W streamer kind of guy. I don't hate the W streamer culture. I'm just like it's not how I grew up. All right. I'm more of a chill streamer kind of guy, or maybe just older coded, I guess, if you want to put it that way. So if you like it, if you like the vibe that I'm exuding, more power, or stick around, man. Stick around. I think you'll enjoy your time. What do I consider old? Like 40? I hate this idea that 30's old. I also hate that idea that 25's old. It almost makes me think people are just joking, but then it's like kids saying it, so they might not be joking, because kids always freaking take it too far, so like... But then I've heard people my age consider themselves old, so it's like... I don't know. Also, I will not tell you guys how old I am. Don't even bother asking. Don't even bother asking. The thing about me is, if you want to figure out a general age of how old I am, just listen to me talk. All right. But for the most part, I will never give you guys the exact number. So don't ask. But yeah, to me, Amu, it's like, I don't know, man. I don't think 25 plus is old at all. I think people like, I see, my issue is when people who are 25 plus like get it in their heads that they're old and they're washed or whatever. Like, dude, by instantly, I'm a very big proponent of like mental, not just like mental health, but like I do believe your mentality ultimately is the most important thing. Like the mental, physical, and the spiritual type is how I is like that triangle is something I live by, and I do believe the most important thing about that triangle is your mental. Because dude, there's people in this world that do like pretty extraordinary things and their age does not stop them. You know why their age doesn't stop them? It's probably because they have a really good mentality and they don't think about all that dumb stuff. They just do what they gotta do. They do what they do because they love it, and ultimately they're probably more happier than the people who are like 25 plus old. Like those people, in my opinion, are probably miserable, or they're just being trolls. You know, either or. But you know, I've never been that kind of guy. I don't think age. I'm not gonna say age is a non-factor, but I think age is the least is not the thing stopping you. For the most part, I think like it's more important if you like get like a disability or something, like you know, like you break your arm to the point where you can't use it anymore or something like that, you know, like that's what'll really stop you. Age, I think age is like the last thing that's stopping you from doing what you from you doing what you want to do. Especially like, again, not for everything in life, but I think for a majority of things, age is like the last thing. Especially things like gaming. If we're gonna keep it in the gaming space, bro, I've seen 30-year-olds wash these like high reflexive reactionary players, and that's just simply because like experience, especially in shooters where I come from, like there are techniques that you can do that mitigate the lack of reactions that you might have lost due to age and stuff like that. It's just people aren't willing to like accept that. Like even if your age is affecting your abilities in some way, like you can mitigate those weaknesses. Also, you believe this has been your third stream? It's been a while, though. Oh, I see. Yeah, sorry, you guys got me a little riled up with that because, I don't know, I just hate this, I just hear it a lot, right? I hear it a lot, like, in passing. I hear it a lot when people talk about, like, I'm kind of into esports. This is like, so I hear it in passing when I hear people talk about esports people. Like, yeah, obviously younger people, they're starting, they're fresh, they're new, but like, it's not everything. It's not everything. I don't really believe that. I just don't. The problem is like a majority of the people believe it, so it's like it affects that person's career, and it's just like, eh. This one was a little bit of passion speaking, I'm not gonna lie. This was beyond a Senjo rant, because dare I say triggered. Dare I say triggered. Because I don't know, it's just something that I hate seeing in life. It's alright though. Let's toss that to the side. It's alright. It's alright. Keep the vibe up. How you been, Senjo? You had a godly undefeated groove run yesterday, and then Mayano got night out twice per year today. Truly the Umamusume experience. Very much. Very much. I'm doing good. You know, we're about to roll today, and I am excited because I like pulling. Pulling is just fun. And you know we're leaving it up to the RNG gods. I do not have guaranteed pity. And that's alright. Like I said with Fuji. I will always roll when it's not guaranteed in this game, because if it was guaranteed, you guys wouldn't watch and it'd be boring. That would be just the snore fest. Where's the risk? They call gacha gambling and people want to save. And let me be clear here. If you really want a character, please save for them. Don't do as I do. If you really want one, I'm pretty sure you guys already know that. I'm just making a little disclaimer here. And, you know, I don't want people to do something that, you know, think about it before you do it. Spend your money the way you want to spend it, even if it's free money and it's fake money, whatever. I choose to do this because I think it's fun. So. But I'm making that self-aware decision, so I very much encourage anybody watching this to also make your own informed self-aware decision, and don't just follow what any content creator does or whatever anyone else tells you to do. Make that decision yourself, and you'll be much happier in life because you listen to yourself instead of somebody else. Especially when it comes to pulling for gacha characters, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm making it. Maybe I'm. I might be getting too philosophical right now for a gacha game. Let me simmer down. Ooh, wait, that guts is. Yeah, I never maxed out my Haru. Feels bad, bro. I needed to max out my Haru ages ago. Let's go gambling. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Yeah, but another thing is, like, I also have a different mentality when it comes to gachas. Like, I'm not gonna cry into my pillow because I didn't get Fuji, right? I said it, and I'll say it again. I'm upset about it for like 2 hours, and then I get over it. I go play whatever other game that I play. Like right now, when I get off stream, I'm gonna go play KOTOR. Oh, after I do a few of my errands, then I go play KOTOR, because I started my KOTOR playthrough recently. I've been itching to play some Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic again. Ooh, love it, love that game. I'll play some KOTOR later, and then later when my friends hit me up, we're gonna play some Arc Raiders, and then whatever. I move along with my life. So I am different when it comes to like the gacha mentality, because I don't really particularly mind if I lose. Major advantage of playing on a server with delayed progress is info. This is gonna be a little awkward. I don't actually like that, Joker. I am not a fan of that. I don't seek out the info. I like being surprised. I think the element of surprise is something that a lot of people have either chosen to forget about, or they just like hate being surprised or whatever. But for me, I love it when I don't know what character's coming up. I like that little. I like it. Even if it's just a little bit of emotion. I'm a very emotion-based person, but even if it's that tiny joy of surprise, I want that. Why would I neglect myself from that? Is how I see it. So it's like, I don't know what characters are coming up. I wait for them to announce it at the end of every month. I didn't save my carats. So that being said, though, I was made aware, unfortunately, this kind of upsets me, I was unfortunately made aware that Eishin Flash was coming out soon, so I did preemptively save, but I don't really like saving. I'm not a big fan of saving in gacha games, and it kind of comes down to the point, too, where it's like, I'm a collector in gachas. I rather have one of every Uma and one of every card than have multiples. So it's like, there's a lot of different factors, but like, to round it all back together, I'm not really a big fan that we know all this information. I hate that. I'd rather it be like the Wild West. Honestly, I said this at the beginning of the stream. Dude, just drop Nakayama Festa right now. Drop Orfever right now. With the new patch coming out earlier than expected, we're in the Wild West already. Make it more the Wild. I don't care. I know some people are gonna be upset. I'd rather it be the Wild West. That's just that's my opinion though. That's really just my opinion. I rather we be in like the crazy timeline where no one knows what's next. Seriously. Go even further. Shuffle the CMs. Shuffle the CMs. Do it. I'm serious. I'm dead serious too. What is this cap doing? Are you just spamming? I'll give you one chance. Sorry, I was ranting, so I didn't look at the. You know, when I rant, I look forward. I didn't see the chat. Are you just spamming? If you keep spamming, I'll just time you out. You don't like that the info is there? Oh, wait, hold on. In your professional opinion, is Eishin Flash someone you should pull a few times for? You read her story, but you're still undecided? I mean, I don't like telling people what to do with their money, even if it's free money like carats. So, I don't really feel comfortable telling you if you should or shouldn't. Screedle. It's just not how I roll. So. I don't like the chance to peer pressure anybody. I hate peer pressure. Peer pressure is the lamest thing of all time. That's why all these people follow the meta and they don't even know why they're following the meta. They just hear all the people yap. And like on that note, by the way, guys, I don't even hate people who make guides. Like if they make guides or spreadsheets, because they're intent. I'm a big intent person. And the people who make guides and spreadsheets, their intent is good. They're just trying to be helpful, you know? The problem is the people who consume the guides, bro. It's always the people who are reading them and they feel the need to regurgitate and tell people and like, oh, you didn't read the spreadsheet like I did? You didn't watch this 10-minute YouTube video like I did? Oh, you must be playing wrong. I don't want to talk to you. I'm such an elite. Like, that's how they feel. They feel so elitist, bro. It's so aggravating. So it's just like, it's crazy that it's not even the people making the guides. It really isn't. It's the people that are watching the guides. It's freaking crazy. They just get their elitist air and they feel like they're just better than you. And it's just like, bro, you're better than me at a game that has no skill related to it. I can't take that seriously. You don't like that the info is there, which is why you're glad they're rolling out the major adjustments to skills, because all these people who are into the meta are worried because they weren't expecting it. I am, if I can speak with all my bias, which I'm okay with, by the way. I think bias is important, and I think having your opinion is important. I'm glad that it's getting shooken up too. I am very glad. I'm all about subjective stuff around here, guys. I'm not gonna speak with opinion, or I'm not gonna speak with objectiveness in mind. We're very much about our opinions here, and that's just it. It is what it is. Especially for something for games, like, dude. You don't know what their unreleased Umas do, but you like looking at the art. I have seen a few Umas, obviously. You know, I know of the Gold family. I want Stay Gold. I want Nakayama Festa. I want Nakayama Festa particularly because she wears a beanie. That beanie is fire. That is streetwear to the max. I love streetwear. I like it. I like all the Umas that are just like super cash. That's why I like Narita Taishin, which I didn't get. which I didn't get. Because she had the damn Daniel White Vans. She had the jeans. She had the frickin' hoodie with the fur coat collar thing on the hood itself. I love those jackets. Those jackets are fire. Super hot fire. So hopefully, you know, with the way the game works, I could get one of the characters that I've missed. You know, I could get a Fuji, I could get a Taishin, I could get a Brian. The Narita family did dodge me. There's always a chance. You want to pull a few times? You wish they would randomize it. It would be hilarious for the people who are preparing them for months in advance. I don't want to make fun of people though. I'm not about that either. Like, I don't want people to be miserable. So like, I mean, it would obviously suck for them, but I think for overall enjoyment, especially again because I view gachas as a casual experience, I think it would just be better for the casual player. And I think a majority of the people who play gacha games are kind of casual. They just... See, here's the thing. Most of the people who play gacha games are casual. That's why they watch the guides, because then they just listen to the guides blindly, and then they are suddenly like not casual. But the reality of it is you don't understand what you're doing. You're just following the guide. So it's like... that makes them still casual in my eyes. So it's like, I think it would be better for even that kind of player, because then you just have to play, bro. There's nothing telling you what to do. You just have to play. Just play. Just play and figure it out. You know? You're good with the Wild West after? You want to pull a full after you get your cafe? Alright. Everybody's got their biases, which is good though. That's good. Wear your bias with pride, dude. Especially for your Oshi. Everybody wants their Oshi. Nakayama Festa is the best. Amu is the resident Nakayama Festa. Well, actually, no, I'm probably second, yeah. Yeah, I'm not a super fan of any Uma just yet. Although it would probably be Ogre if I had to choose. Because like I said, I just want everybody. So it's very... I haven't really found the Uma yet that kind of speaks to me. You want Kita-san? The Uma Kita? Yeah, I think by the time... Well, we'll see. I'm still petty towards Kita. Because like I said, when the Kita banner was out and everybody was like, dude, if you don't roll for Kita, your account is bricked. Like, you're not gonna be able to roll anymore. You're not gonna be able to play this game anymore if you don't get a max Kita. You know, that's how I imagine they sounded. So just, you know, bear with me. But that really made me upset at Kita to the point where like I didn't even watch season 3 because I was that petty. And to this day I don't run a maxed out Kita card because even those people were saying like, dude, if you only have one Kita, it's useless. Why even run it? So that I literally run my level 0 Kita just to be spiteful. And I enjoy myself just fine. Turns out all those people were wrong. I actually still enjoy the game even though I don't have a maxed out Kita. Riddle you that. Can I tell you guys something crazier? Can I tell you guys something crazier after this? You're super for Dream Journey, but Fino is a close second lately. Yeah, I particularly want... I think my order is like... I want Nakayama Festa... Out of the Stay Gold family. I want Nakayama Festa, Stay Gold, and then probably Dream Journey. And then I guess Orfever is 4th. Did I like Gold City then? I do like Gold City, but my issue is You have to pick and choose, right? I saw the banners that were coming out, and I'm like, I had to choose, so I chose Eishin Flash, right? I saw the banners announced, officially announced, not through Game Tour or whatever. Gotta make that clear. You know, I saw it officially announced on Twitter, so I was like, all right, I'm choosing Eishin Flash, and I'm choosing Fuji to roll for this month, and you guys know how the Fuji went. We'll see how we're quickly approaching the Eishin Flash pulls coming up soon. Anyway, bye. Good luck on getting the German-made horse. You believe in me? Thanks, Lizard. Peace out. Have a good rest of your day, man. Whether you were watching for a long time, short time, lurking, chatting, you were chatting, but yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, hello. But yeah, I do like Gold City. If I had infinite carats, well, obviously if I had infinite carats, I'd roll on everybody. But if I had a little bit more carats than I did originally, you know, Gold City was also an option. But I chose my picks for October, and you know, I stuck to my decision. That being said, the November banners. The November banners don't really catch my interest. This might be a month of saving for me. But I don't like saving, so I'll probably end up picking one of them. Because saving's boring, as I've mentioned many times, in my opinion. I might, yeah, is that Hishi Akabono? I'm gonna go for Hishi Akebono. That's so another issue is I don't like costumes, by the way. Hate costumes. I want unique characters. I don't like costumes at all. There is Agnes Digital right there. Agnes Digital might be cool. Yeah, the Umas for November just don't speak to me. So definitely might be ew, hold on. I can't believe I'm about to say this. Ooh, I feel icky saying this, bro. Might be a month of cards. Oh my god. Oh my god, I just had a heart attack. Whoa. Whoa. Can't believe I just spoke that sentence into existence. Did that actually come from my mouth? That's crazy. Oh my god. Nuts. Got Eishin. I don't know if you can see the pin message or not, Kamikaze. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But the pin message says we're doing one career first. So we are nearing the end of that one career, though. Trying to cook eggs and you hear me say cafe doesn't catch my eye. She's not in November, man. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? The official, I'm looking at the official page, alright? I don't care what Game Tour says, by the way. I don't look at that. Game Tour is useful for some people, not for me. I still acknowledge it's useful. I just don't use it. But, you know, November, there was Agnes Digital, there was Mummy Creek and Halloween Rice Shower, and what else was there? I don't even know what the hell else was there. What the hell else? Well, I didn't even see it. Alright, like I wasn't paying nearly as much attention. Oh yeah, Hishi Akabono does interest me though. That might be the only character I pull on for November. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. November is merely beginning. There's plenty of time. And plenty more carats to get because this half anniversary thing is still going. Did my game just die? It's not even time for Steam maintenance, thank you. I was gonna get pissed. You're not much of an Oshi You're not much of an Oshi of anyone except Rice Shower, but you're curious for what Forever Young would look like? Yeah, didn't they win in the Breeders' Cup? I saw that. They had that horse won in the Breeders' Cup. Like not even a week ago, right? Or not even a few days ago, right? Your source is outdated. See, and that's why, and that's also a reason I don't trust leaks and stuff, man. On another note, oh my god, hold on, I'm stopping myself. I could, but I shouldn't. I definitely could, but I shouldn't. I'm not gonna rant about that. That goes beyond Uma. That goes beyond Uma. That's like that's a problem that I have with leak culture. So we're gonna stop that before I even get started. But you could roll for Eishin if you do your math properly. Make sure to always do your math though. Nearly triggered another one. TM, by the way. Syndrome Rant trademark. I'm just old school. That's where a lot of my disgruntledness comes from. I'm just very old school where it's like, dude, I wouldn't hear about games until you had to buy Game Informer, you know? You had to buy Game Informer and then like whenever I read a Game Informer magazine, I was like, dude, this is sick. What the heck? Oh, what the? And like I had such a cool time because that was like, you know, you didn't really know everything back in the day, and it was really fun to like have. It was really fun to find things out without it like necessarily like being like told to you or like. I mean, it was. I don't know. It felt more organic, if that's the right way. So I'm just really obsessed with that feeling of like old school, where it's like, you know, you don't need to know everything because, to be honest, you really don't need to know everything. And it's just like, whenever the information comes to you naturally, it's very fun. It's really fun. Even just a little thing like that is very fun to me. I'm a very I'm that kind of person though, so it is a difference in personality where it's like, dude, if I get like a if I get like a random discount somehow, like that I wasn't aware that I was gonna get, that's cool, you know. It's just like that's awesome. That's a nice little happy thing that I wasn't expecting. So, and I like those little moments in life, so that's why I'm obsessed with like the element of surprise, and that's why I'm not eager to like look out for. I don't want to know what Uma's coming out 6 months in advance, right? I just don't. It's a very that feeling to me is something that I'm very obsessed about. So that's kind of where it stems from too. It stems from a lot of different parts of my life, but honestly, if I had to give one major example related to gaming, it was just like little moments like that where I would like read about it in Game Informer or freaking out of nowhere. It's like, oh, this guy added to the Xbox Live Marketplace and has a lot of good reviews. Oh, maybe this is a banger game and blah, 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 stuff like that. So, and like no one told me, right? It was very organic. Is there any Uma you want based on the real horse? Based on the real horse. I'm not that deep into horse racing yet. I might not ever really get that deep into horse racing. As far as I'm concerned, I'm only really interested in like the JP horses as of right now. So no, I can't really say. I can't really say with confidence if there's any Uma I want based on the real horse. But that being said, you know, on another related note, this upcoming year, I do want to see if I can follow a horse that's going to run the Triple Crown. You know, the Satsuki show, the Derby, and the Kika show. Just for fun, you know. I want to see if... I just want to follow a horse and see if they can do it, you know? Because, like, people do that every year. This horse is going to run the Triple Crown, and it's like everyone's cheering the... Yeah! That could be the next Triple Crown winner! And I know it's rare, obviously. There's not a lot of Triple Crown winners, or... You know, there's not a Triple Crown winner every year, is the right thing to say. But, it's still cool. I want to see if I can follow a horse that's going to do it, and who knows, maybe they get it. Maybe the year of 2026 is another Triple Crown W in Japan. So maybe that horse would be the horse that I would be interested in. Whatever horse that is. First place. Sorry, there was dialogue that I could have read, but I don't want to keep you guys waiting that long. I just wanted to, you know, I said it earlier. We needed to simmer the stream. It needed to get cooked. We needed to slow braise it, maybe even slow cook it, some might say, because we're about time. We're about time. We're here, folks. Get your snacks. I'm giving you some time to get your snacks, get your goddamn drinks, get your favorite beverage. We're gonna be rolling very soon here. Very, very soon. Probably won't happen because of history and stuff, but Sunday silence would be interesting. So my issue with I don't have this issue personally, but it's something I've personally thought about. Oh, nice! I got the quest done. Nice, 2-star stamina. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Put that in the pocket. Nice. Look at the disparity, bro. Crazy disparity. Crazy disparity, for real, for real. But the reason I don't think they'll add older horses is because, for one, their owners are from an older generation. And I'm not saying this is impossible because their owners are older, but what I mean is that horse racing is inherently an older thing that people do, right? It's more for people that are like 50 and up who might not be particularly interested in this whole like anime, turn your horse into a horse girl type thing. So that's another factor. Another thing is they don't really need the money, right? Again, it's an old person's game, meaning, and also by merit of you owning a horse, you probably have a lot of money. So there's no way you really need the royalties from Uma. Like, at all, really? I'm not saying it's impossible for them to add certain horses, but I am saying that, like, there are these factors that prevent it from potentially happening. And I do think for the most part, that is why like a lot of the older generation horses, the super old ones that are like the parents of like all the Umas in this game, probably won't ever get added. Not impossible. I don't think it's a 0% chance. I don't believe anything in life is a 0% chance. I just don't believe it's 100% either. So. Alright. Thank you guys all for patiently waiting. We've all been here before. If you've seen the last Fuji video, you knew how this went. The stakes? Let me lay the stakes on for you. Are we getting prime? Are we getting choice? Are we getting wagyu? Depends on the kind of stakes that are available today. But allow me to set the stakes. So last time, I pulled for Fuji. That's the wrong page. Last time I pulled for Fuji Kiseki, and I had gotten TM Upper O, and Bali Rudolph, and Rice Shower. To be clear here, I got 2 TM Upper O's, 1 Symboli Rudolph, and 1 Rice Shower. I have not gotten a single Uma except for Opera O recently. That is okay, and Anime McQueen. I'll be fair. I'll be fair. Okay, so the last time before pulling for Fuji, the last time I pulled was on Anime McQueen, and I hadn't gotten any new Umas since then, and that wasn't from lack of trying. I tried on Taishin, put 90 on Taishin. I tried on Brian. I didn't upload that. Brian was only 20 pulls, so you know that went nowhere. You guys didn't even see that. That's fine. And then what banner did I pull on? The Fuji. Oh, yeah, yes, the infamous Fuji pulls. So those are the banners I pulled on. Now, I'm gonna say this right now. As much as I want Eishin Flash, if I can get any of these, really wouldn't be sad. Really would not be disappointed. You guys know me, I'm a collector. I want all the Umas possible. If I can at least get new Umas, it's a done deal for me, baby. It's a done deal. It's a done deal. He says I am ready. Alright, folks. Let's see what we can do. We have 12,944, and that is mostly free. That is mostly free. I do not buy carats, so even if I'm stupid, dummy close, I'm not buying. I only buy the daily carrot pack, which is, you know, the daily login thing that because I actually play this game every day, so why wouldn't I buy this? Only makes sense. Duh. So aside from that, there will be no top-ups. There will be no saving of my pity. This is the RNG all the way. All right, but we do have some free pulls available to us, so we will start with the free pulls. Imagine how anticlimactic this would be. You know how crazy this would be if it's just like right now, Eishin Flash. Let's see it. I'm trying to jump out of my seat and get a noise complaint. Hey, the regular door means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. Long shot star doesn't mean anything either. I've seen upgrades. I've seen crazy upgrades from both those combinations. That doesn't mean nothing to me. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. And I have the 3 tickets. I have the 3 Willy Wonka golden tickets from this thing. So we got 3 more free pulls coming at you. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, bald door. That's all right. Doesn't mean much. That's all right too. Okay. About what we expected from 1 pulls though. About what we've expected from 1 pulls. That's all right. That's all right. Okay. Typical. This is what everybody sees when they do their ticket pools. Except for the rare people who are always like, dude, I gotta earn 1 ticket. And then some of those people aren't even doing it just to tell. Some people just say that to be mean, you know? You know, on the Fuji pulls, I looked at the comments and they just kept screenshotting their 1 pull, and I'm like, bro, you're just, at this point, you're not even doing it to share. You're just being mean. All right, but we're here. The 1 pulls went exactly as we expected. That didn't change nothing. If you couldn't tell, I'm up. I'm up out of my seat, that is. I would like to be up in the wins. Let's go, guys. First temple, baby. First temple. Let's see it happen. Alright, regular door. That's fine. That's fine. I've seen a regular door 1,000 times. We could still be in upgrade land. Hold on. Wait a minute. Just wait a minute. Just wait a second. Okay. 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 Hold on. Hold on. You know what I can't wait for? I can't wait for them to add twin turbo. Because then there'll be a 1-star and Machikane Town Hoister. Because then there'll be a new 2-star and a new 1-star that I can get. I need that. My 2 stars and my 1 stars are maxed the hell out, bro. I need a new 2-star and a 1-star, please. All right, here we go. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that one's ugly. That one's ugly. That one's quite ugly, man. That one was a bummer. Oh! Wait. Oh! What? That's... Hold on. Okay. Okay. I thought it was gonna be Upgrade Nation, bro. I thought Upgrade Nation was coming my way. Alright, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Fine, it's fine, it's fine. That is a tease. That is a little bit of a tease. Forgot, let me get you guys on the screen. Is Twin Turbo gonna be 2 or 1-star? To my knowledge, he's a 1-star. Alright, here we go. Come on. Alright, regular door. That's alright. That's alright. It's alright. Not nearly as... Ooh, in the middle. Not nearly as exciting as the last time we did this, isn't it? Not nearly as exciting. This is leading towards Depression City, isn't it? I'm going to end the stream immediately and go and... Well, first of all, I'm going to edit a video. But then second of all, I'm going to go play frickin' KOTOR after this. Oh no! Well, it's new, it's new, it's new, it's new, it's new. I'm not complaining, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining, baby. That's new, baby. I don't even have regular Maruzensky. Bang. Alright. One in the pocket, one in the pocket. Let me, and get, guys. It said long shot and it was a regular door. I'm just trying to prove a point. I'm just trying to prove a point. You never know. It's completely RNG. Completely. I'm just trying to prove a point. Ooh! Off the first one? There's Upgrade City in here somewhere. We're going to the Upgrade City where everyone gets upgraded, baby. Oh, you wanted the choice steak? Well, here's the Wagyu steak. That's where we're going, man. Hold on. Wait a goddamn second. Oh! Alright, you could have done one more. You could have put me in the Rainbow Nation. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Wrong banner, but nice one. Here's what you don't understand, sir. I want every Uma. I don't care if it's not the Uma we're rolling for. I want every new Uma. So I don't have a Maru. I'm actually pretty pleased with that. I've at least accomplished one of the objectives. Is I had got a brand new Uma. Oh! I could tell it was vodka. I saw the light on her freaking earring, man. I saw it. Okay, okay, okay. Ooh. Ooh, brutal. That one was brutal. Brutal, man. I think I might be able to 4-star a few of these characters, seriously. Maybe even 5-star. I don't even know. We'll find out. Okay, we're nearing... What is that? We're nearing the last 2 pulls here. Or the last 3. These are the last 30. It's looking rough. Looking real rough. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Mm-hmm. A lot of nature. Ooh. You know, favorite star is the biggest bait of all time, by the way. To me, favorite star just means you get more golds. That's what it means to me. Favorite star means nothing. Like, it basically means nothing. That's why, again, that's why I say, I don't trust the banner. I don't trust the banner or the door. Like, at all. 0. Alright, here we go again. Well, we know for sure this is upgrade. We know for sure there's an upgrade here. Is it just a gold, though? It's probably just a gold. Oh, I'm losing faith, guys. I'm losing faith fast. There's definitely an upgrade in here. Oh, wow. Wow, dude, no. See? What am I I'm not crazy. I've been here before. I'm not crazy. See, favorite star is worthless. This is why I keep telling people, favorite star is worthless. I'm not speaking from ignorance. I'm speaking from a place of experience, bro. Literally science. Favorite star is worthless. That's why no matter if anybody comes in here and they say favorite star means something, no. It means nothing, bro. It means chump change. It means we're walking away with 1 SSR this time. Oh, favorite star. Okay. The words on the banner, right above the gate where they come out of, it says favorite star. Oh. Ooh, we got cooked. Ooh, we got cooked today, guys. Oh man. Nowhere near as exciting as the last time. Oh my god. We got stupidly boiled, bro. Yowza. Holy moly. Frickin' roasted. You never know. You never know. Why not do story? That's not enough. That's not enough carats. It didn't even matter. 900? 900. So before I hit that, it said 900. So then that's, what is that? You only have 6 stories right now. 20 times 6. 20 times 6. Oh, no, 2 times 6. 12. It's only 120. Yeah. It's not enough. That doesn't matter. Plus, I want to watch the story. I don't want to just hit skip. I want to watch the story on my own time. Okay. Nope, yeah, this went about as I expected. Watch tomorrow when I do my free pull. You know how sick that would be? If I get her on my free pull tomorrow, that'd be kind of fire. 500 in mission part 2. Guys, can we can we be real here? You want me to do mission part 2 today in one stream? First of all, this will never get done. Oh, I could. Oh, wait. Oh, all right. Sorry, I apologize. I will apologize for this one. I actually could get these 500 carats right now. That is my bad. I thought you meant to complete all of them. Cuz like this one's RNG, meaning, you know. All right, that is my bad. I could get 500 carats right now. Just imagine though. Just imagine though. Just humor me, guys. Just humor me. Just imagine. Just imagine. You know how cinema it would be? You know how absolute cinema would be? Trolled by the #1 troll of all time. Trolled by the #1 goofiest horse of all time. Pissed. Pissed. Damn it. Well, that one wasn't even a sweat. That's what sucks about that one. That one wasn't even a sweat. We got 1 SSR. Last time was freaking a movie. Last time was a movie, man. That's a little upsetting. We didn't even sweat it. We just freaking... we got what was expected. It would have been way cooler, honestly, if they showed me 1,000,000 SSRs and none of them were Eishin Flash. That would have been hilarious. I told you guys this when I did my Fuji pulls. Obviously, I had to watch it back because I was editing it. That video is hilarious. That video is funny to me because dude, every time I thought it was gonna be freaking Fuji and it wasn't. We didn't even sweat it here, man. That sucks. That definitely sucks. I mean, I could do one more to get the 500. That was peak cinema. 95 pulls for Maru. Not the worst. Yeah. Ultimately, as long as I got a new Uma, I'm obviously not completely satisfied, but a new Uma is better than no new Uma. So 4-star gold ship? That's just icing on the cake, isn't it? That's just icing on the cake, isn't it, man? Alright. Whatever. It is what it is. 4-star Ryan! Okay, actually, 4-star Ryan is fire. 4-star Ryan is fire. I've been doing a lot of Medjo Ryan off stream. So that's pretty good. Anybody else? Where's my 4-star Agnes? Oh, she's close. They're all gonna be like stupid close, right? Yeah. Yeah, basically. Oh! King Halo! King Halo! Oh, Bakshin! A ticket! Oh my god, they're all basically 4 stars already. I just need to bite the bullet and just do it. Nice. You only just got Ryan to 3-star last week. I told you 70. If I had 100, if I had 100 carrot, or if I had 100 pulls worth of carrots, 70 of them go to Umas and 30 of them go to cards. My literal roster proves that that's the truth. I'm not pulling for cards off stream, or well, I do pull for cards off stream, but you know, not with freaking real coin. I just do my card pulls off stream because I think card pulls are boring. Speaking of boring though, that one sucked. That one did go about like standard, right? Though that's like how everyone does their pulls, right? Shoot. Well, there is a bright side to this. There is a bright side to this. I did slinky my way in, guys. Like a slinky that rolls down some steps. I did slinky my way into Group A. So there is a chance I get a fat payout. If I can get past round 2. So you guys, even a jabroni like me can do it. I gave the bare minimum effort and I got lucky. I will tell you this much, I did get lucky. I'm not denying that I got lucky. I was playing the cup. What else am I going to do? Of course I play the cup. I just don't sweat the cup. That's why I say things very precisely so that way you guys get where I'm coming from. I'm not going to sit there and farm parents for hours. I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do is I'll set up some cards. I'll do the bare minimum. I'll set up some cards with skills that would help for the race, and you know, it's fine. But I'm not going to sweat the cup. I'll do a few runs just to get whatever and all that stuff, you know. Like compatibility and all that stuff, I'm not worried about that. I'm not going to do that. But like, you know, I'll still make Umas for it because, you know, there is really nothing else left to do, right? Except like, what is it? Except make your team trials team a little bit better, and that's what I've been doing lately. I've been trying to get whoever's not whoever's not B, I'm trying to get them to A and blah blah blah, and you know, obviously I'll participate, but yeah, not sweating it. I'm never gonna sweat it. Just do the bare minimum and then try and then see what happens. Which I did do. This was the bare minimum. This was my team. My Ogre Cap, one of my many goats, destroying these lobbies. Guts. Excuse me. I was hoping this McQueen would be better, but it's okay. And this air group shot this air group out of nowhere, baby. This air group out of nowhere is taking names. If you don't know, air group is my OG Uma. The very first Uma I ever chose. So she always has a special place for me because on my very first run ever, I didn't level up my cards at all. I used level 1 cards. We beat her career. We didn't beat the finale though. We didn't beat the Ura finale, but we beat her career. And that was my first playthrough of this game ever because I didn't care about the frickin'... I didn't care about leveling the cards. I just wanted to play the video game itself, and she led me to victory. So Air Groove always has a special place. And you know what? She pulled through. She pulled through for 2 races. Can't be mad. Can't be mad. Yeah, we'll see where that goes. We'll see where that goes. I might get an extra bag before Eishin Flash goes away. And maybe that's my actual winning ticket. Pun intended. Pun intended. Ah, damn. Damn. All right, folks. I think that is a little anticlimactic ending for sure, but I think that's where we're going to call it wraps. If you are not... Oh, hold on. Your Oshitakion gave you the most wins. You got lucky with matches. I got lucky too, by the way. Every time I ran into every time I ran into a nice nature, I lost. But I would always get 3, 4, 5 with my characters. So that tells me that if I don't get nice natures, I can actually win. Because my characters were consistently 3, 4, 5. If a nice nature was there. I was paying attention. What else? This cup is fun because people use different Umas. Yeah, I always just use who I like, and obviously whoever can actually run the race for the you know, I don't have many sprinters, so if there's like a sprinter thing coming up, I'm just kind of forced to use whoever I have, but then again, most of the cast doesn't even sprint, which is also annoying, so that's whatever. You dared to enter the graded league and you haven't won a single race yet? Honestly, just keep clicking. That's literally what I do. I was expecting me to just like click mindlessly through this, because that's what I normally do when I do these, because, you know, like I said, I don't really give it too much effort, so it's just like... But it's also, you know, I don't feel like I deserve the wins, because like I didn't try as hard. But whatever. If I sneak out some wins, I sneak out. That's why I'm telling you guys. You know, even a guy like me who's not even sweating it, as long as you just like learn mechanics and the game, and it's all just a learning thing, right? It's all knowledge. Then you're good, dude. It's like just run appropriate cards if it feels appropriate. If not, then I mean, you know, it is what it is, right? Because another thing I'll say is, like, you know, I give it like bare minimum effort, but I know a lot of people like try their hardest at this stuff because they want the free rewards, but I don't know. It's just like after my first session, my first little after my first entry, I lost every single race. So it's like, I don't know. I don't think it's worth sweating. I think you just do what you can and, you know, don't really give it too much thought. But I don't know, just how I look at it. So you can make Mario a sprinter. She has B aptitude in it. I need another sprinter. That's gonna be sick. I'll probably do that. Probably do that off stream. Did I say free? I didn't mean to say free if I said free. No, yeah. That's the point I keep trying to make with PvP. You have to enjoy the experience, right? Like, you have to enjoy... Everyone wants the rewards. I say this all the time. Everyone wants those juicy carrots at the end of the tunnel. The problem is no one realizes what it takes. The middle ground. The in-between. You're only thinking of the beginning and the end. No one's thinking about that middle piece. That's the most important piece. Are you going to enjoy farming these parents if that's what you do? Are you going to enjoy not getting the skill that you really wanted? Like, you know, like, obviously no one's going to enjoy that, but like, you have to enjoy the process. Because if you're just not having fun with the game, why are you even playing it? Like, that's like the number one thing. Like, again, it's not your job, so it's like, don't treat it like your job. But it is what it is. Guys, I'm kind of in... I think this is my version of shock. Yeah, I think this is my version of shock. I'm like so appalled at how bad those rolls went. Damn. Damn. I think I'm definitely in shock right now. Oh well, I'll be over it later, like I said. But for now, it's a fresh wound. It's a fresh wound. It is a fresh wound for sure. All right, guys. So before we leave, I do need to announce. Obviously, I do have memberships now. I don't encourage anybody to give me anything if you're not doing it, you know, out of being generous or whatever. But memberships are open. I do have to announce it because, well, I feel like I have to announce it. So yeah, if you're interested, I will be great. I'll be very graciously thankful because $5 is a lot of money. I live by a mantra where it's called, if you don't respect $100, you never, or if you don't respect 1,000, if you don't respect $1, if you don't respect $1,000, you'll never respect $100. So $5 is a lot, and I do appreciate anybody who does member. What's up, Adius? One of the members right there. One of the beginning 3. But yeah, if you're interested and you're able and you're willing, I will be grateful. But otherwise, it's still going to be the classic Senjo experience. There'll just be some member benefits that I'll have to come up with later because, you know, they are giving me $5. So I do appreciate that. But otherwise, here is the stream schedule for the week. And that is the wrong one because we are no longer in Halloween, Spooktober land. I'm getting cooked, as you can see. I've been roasted into a nice chicken bowl. And that's pretty accurate considering the rolls for today. That is pretty damn accurate. Got stupidly cooked today, but it's all right. Some days you get cooked. Some days you are the one cooking. I will not be seeing you guys tomorrow. I'm going to probably edit today's video. I'm probably gonna be editing today's video both today and tomorrow, so you won't see me tomorrow. On Thursday, I'm gonna be playing Arc Raiders, the hottest new shooter on the market, because it's an extraction shooter, and I love extraction shooters. So I'll be playing Arc Raiders on Thursday, and then Flesh Made Fear, a horror game we started in Spooktober, but it continues because Horror Game Fridays is a thing around here. We always play horror games on Friday. If you're interested, if there's a horror game to play, that is. But if you're interested in any of those streams, there they are. If you're not, that is what it is. That's why the schedule exists. It is just business. No offense. I will not be offended. It's all good. But yeah, guys, that's the schedule for the week. Thank you guys for tuning in to today's Umamusume stream. A bit of a bummer today, for sure. Sorry, Adius. I know you just got here, but we are wrapping up. Because I lost my Eishin Flash pulls, and there's nothing left to do today. I know you just got here, sorry, but yeah. Kind of wrapping things up now. You missed the whole thing. You kind of did just miss it. You were like 10 minutes too late. Which is a real bummer. But it's okay. I will make it into a video. Any short for the ease of the viewing experience. And I'm also kind of in shock right now that I only got 1 SSR out of 90 pulls. That is insane. But that is how my Taishin pulls went. So yeah, maybe I shouldn't be so surprised. Yeah. Pissed. Alright, folks, I'm gonna stop stalling. Thank you guys for watching. I will catch you guys. You genuinely expected more than the bare minimum. Gacha players just don't learn. And out of nowhere comes this guy, bro. Out of nowhere comes this guy. Sometimes he's a friend. Sometimes no, for the most part he is a friend. But also for the most part he's just a bantering son of a gun. He's a bantering son of a gun, man. You've been tabbed today? What does that mean? Lurkin? Hi, Alpaca. Also, bye, Alpaca. Hope you had a good day, dude. See, I'm not mean like you. hope you had a good day, dude. Hope your day was awesome. Yeah. What the? He's so mean today, guys. He used to be such a bright person. He's so mean today. Or he's so mean lately. I think he's just getting old, guys. See, you don't have to be disgruntled from getting old. He's living up to the stereotype. I don't know what's happening. He's so mean today. He's so lately, not today. Alright guys, peace out. Have a good rest of you guys' day. Thank you guys all for watching, whether you're lurking, chatting, or stuck around for a short time, long time. I appreciate it. I will see you guys next time, whenever that next time may be. Have a good rest of your day. Maybe too much gym. Maybe. I'm the unk chat. You're the unk chatter. Get the out the clouds is the one who's been here the most. Shut up. See you guys later.